I need to get some of that stuff done too.
You do?
Yes. There's some hedges that I usually don't have to trim, but now I need to trim them again.
It'd be my honor to bring my mower up to your place.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, we can just start cutting and shredding. And tearing.
He's just finding ways to avoid cutting his own grass. So
maybe so, or he just wants to use it more. We are turning now to Talkback and how some folks really feel about Penn State.
Penn State, Penn State, Penn State, Penn State. There's more to Pennsylvania than Penn State. Ask John Mayer. He goes down to Pennsylvania Road all the time because it's his job.
Now, John Mayer's also a Penn State lover, so...
And why is that? Because he went to Syracuse.
He went to Syracuse. I think his parents were hoping he might go to Penn State because it was... Yeah. I think they might have gone to Penn State. I'm not sure.
Did Rennie go to Penn State?
Rennie went to Penn State. Okay. Yes.
It's funny how people like teams because they live in the state that the team represents. But do you ever go up to anyone and say, like, my state's better than yours? Like, I just don't get that whole thing.
Some people do, I think.
They do?
They're territorial, yep.
Like,
yeah.
Penn State's great. Pitt is great. They're all great. They're just a bunch of kids playing ball. I don't care.
Having a good time.
Yeah. What does it have to do with my life? That's my argument always. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Well, while some complain about Penn State, other callers are complaining about meeting deadlines at work.
Wow, 65 days late on a budget. Boy, they're doing a bang-up job. I'll tell you what. At my job, if I'm 6.5 hours late on my responsibilities, I'm in trouble. But these guys, 65 days late, you're doing a bang-up job down there. Wow. Not.
Carrie Kearns has never missed a bill payment in her life, and she has an 850 credit score.
Well, my credit score is very good, but I
Wow.
have missed payments in the past.
Oh, yeah?
I think back when I was in my 20s.
Oh, okay.
And, I couldn't afford to pay bills.
It's one of those things. Now, you have a good credit score, Joe, or are they knocking on your door all the time?
No, I never missed a bill payment in my life. I never failed or skipped a college class. I'm very routine and very responsible with
That's
things.
amazing.
You'd be surprised by that.
Yeah, I would be surprised by that.
I stress about everything.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yet you keep putting off cutting your grass.
I don't put it off. I want it to grow so I could cut it.
Yeah, he's
It's
looking
still
forward
dormant.
to it. Yes.
If I had a new toy like that, I'd be just mowing everything.
Today's the day I'm doing it, even though it doesn't need it.
All right, we want video. Well, we're going to turn now to Talkback. It seems The Conjuring is conjuring up complaints.
And I keep seeing all these conjuring things, and I don't want people knowing that this is some demonic town or whatever you want to call it. You guys better stop having that on there. It's not nice. Not a good thing for us in our town. Stop it.
Give me the background of that movie. I don't even know what it is, Conjuring. What is it?
Well, it has to do with the Smurl family in West Pittston.
And what happened? Someone was murdered or something?
Right?
Apparently their house was haunted. I don't actually know. I haven't seen the movie.
Didn't the movie like $80 million or something like that?
$83 million.
Like a huge...
Yeah, did really well.
There are no haunts. There are no ghosts.
Go talk to the Smurl family.
I promise. You have to trust me on this. And just use logic, because if there were ghosts, why then do they give up after a few decades? Think of all the wars that took place, the Native Americans who lived here, all the murders that took place then, the Neanderthals, the Clovis culture. It's always like some woman who was the daughter of a banker and she fell out of a window and now she's going to haunt. What about all the other dead people? They give up?
Maybe.
After a while, you're like, I'm not going to haunt anyone anymore. It's always something recent. From a big tabloid story. Yeah, it's true because it's a lie.
Oh, okay.
It's a lie.
We know how Joe feels now. All right, we want to talk about a schedule change for Penn State.
Yeah, I seen on your news station that Penn State's playing Villanova next week. Well, hell, why don't they just change the schedules around and then put Scranton High School the week after?
John taught us, Mindy and I, something I never knew.
Yeah, we didn't know this.
So a school like Villanova, which is a much smaller school football-wise, they actually get paid sometimes $1 million for their program, sometimes more, I think, just to come and play at Penn State, so Penn State gets an easy win early in the season. And all the big programs do this.
But why would they want to? Just for the money?
They want to fill the spot on the schedule.
Yeah, but
they want to get a win so they don't have a chance
What
of
does
losing.
Villanova get out of it?
Money.
Yeah.
They get paid to go.
This is like the wrestling when they have the guy come in and they
And
get
it's
the
like the
head.
Harlem
it's-
Globetrotters.
it's not-
They-
It's not real.
I never knew
They
this.
play an actual game, but
No,
the
see-
chances of Villanova winning are so
Pretty slim.
See,
yeah.
we're pulling back the curtains on everything. Penn State, ghosts, it's all just a game here,
It's
folks.
all a game.
I'm telling you.
But you know what's not a game? The Gick.
The Gick.
Gick is not a game.
The Gick's the man.
Justin Gick we're talking about, and he's a fairly new member of our team, and people are saying he's doing a great job.
Andy it's hard to take his place, but those two young men, Anthony and Jason, are doing a wonderful job. Each day they get better. I'm wishing them well. I hope they always take his place when he's gone.
Mindy, I think the Gick is another John Mayer. Because I met this guy. He's just like nicey, and he's perfect and proper and got everything.
Wow,
Yeah,
honest.
The Gick.
The Gick.
Yeah, and his name is Justin, not
Yeah.
not Jason. But that lady was very nice
Yeah.
in what she said.
He's
so.
a good guy.
Now
Oh, my
to talk
goodness.
back and me taking fashion advice from Steve Lloyd.
Hey, Steve Lloyd, those blue sneakers with the white soles really go good with your suit. Rennie, you ought to get John a pair of sneakers like that and see if he'll wear them in the morning.
John, I think the key there is, do you ever wear a light-colored suit? You don't.
Not
I
too
have
often.
one that's a sort of light gray, but not quite like that.
You need whites,
You think?
light blues.
Remember the Jack Culkin
Tan?
jacket?
You thought
Yeah.
I could pull that off.
That was like GQ right there. Yeah.
You think I should try some of those jackets?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I think you should.
I'm just so standard.
That's what I like about you. You don't want to be a trendy phony.
No.
Not that Steve Lloyd is.
But I am not trendy.
Yeah, he's
I've
not that
accepted
kind of guy.
You're
so
not?
I'm not.
Be
I feel
yourself.
like you're a trendsetter.
No,
You're,
he's just like.
You're
no.
the one who bought the second shirt after Joe.
No,
Well,
And
that's
then-
a game changer.
That was a game changer.
That's $8 at Walmart.
Yeah.
But that was
But
setting
this is
trends.
when my wife bought me white pants. I don't want to wear white.
See, I could never wear white
I
pants.
don't want to wear
Really?
He pulled them off. I don't think I could do it.
I think you could.
And
She
even
made
Rennie
me.
will admit sometimes she's like, a little too trendy for you.
Yes.
I think you're a trendsetter.
And
Anyway,
Picture your dad.
yes.
Either now
Wearing
or
white
then.
pants? No.
You don't want to see
No.
your dad being trendy.
No.
You want him to be a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
just
agree.
the way it is.
Yeah, I think my daughters would be embarrassed if I
Yeah.
tried to dress.
Dads are meant to look bad. It's what we do.
That's what
It's
you do.
what we do.
We do it for the family.
And some other callers have some choice words for Joe.
Joe, stop being butthurt about John having the day off yesterday. You have plenty of time off. Get over it.
I never heard that phrase.
Yeah, I
butthurt.
don't think I've
That's
heard
a
that
new
phrase.
one. A new one for me, but I'm going to start using it.
Yep. I'm not
Butthurt.
mad that he was off. I'm mad that he faked commitment to jury duty like he's a big citizen when in reality he just didn't want to come to work.
I was
and he
doing
took
my
advantage
civic duty.
of the jury duty
He
situation.
took advantage of the system.
Yeah, he could have gotten
Yeah.
out of it, but he chose to go so he
You
didn't have
had
to
a
go to
guy
it. Yeah.
who could have gotten you out.
It's an important system that
No.
all of us should take part
Okay,
in.
whatever.
Whatever,
Cue the
Mr.
patriotic music.
Whatever, Mr. I'm sleeping in this morning.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
It
gosh.
was great to sleep in.
Oh yeah.
Jury duty.
And some more gripes about who is picking those talkback calls.
It's 6 o'clock and I'm watching news. I'd like to know who the person is that decides what goes on Talkback and what doesn't. I called up 10 times already, not one time on there. It sounds like you got the same people on there. Thank you.
You know what I want to say? I think the person that screens the talkback calls, it's one of the most important jobs here. Because you have to balance. Some of the calls are just crazy. You got to put those in. But you have to know when to end a topic, when it gets to be too much.
Some are overly mean.
There's an
Yeah.
art form to picking these calls because there's 100+ calls a day. I'd say 70% of them, there's no way they're ever going to get on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're just crazy, mean nothing, cursing all the time. But then there's others. Sometimes you could get going on a certain topic, and then it could go on for weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The
So
other
the
thing-
nuance of that to then keep it coming.
The other thing is, too, Talkback, and I think this has been wise, doesn't really get into politics that much.
Right,
Because
just smart.
otherwise it could be politics every day.
Every day. That'd be
This side
that would
saying
be
this,
so
the
annoying.
other side battling back, and no one wants that.
Nobody. No.
So
Instead, it's make fun of Joe. They're the ones that get on.
Yeah, those usually get
As
on.
it should be.
Yes.
As it should be.
Absolutely. Even that one that made fun of your wham cam the one time. Remember
She's
that?
trying to get me to transition.
I see your little hit.
Let's talk
We're
about
just supposed to grab our ear,
hurricanes.
Mindy. That's our signal.
Hurricanes, typhoons. It's time to go wham, baby.
We're going to turn now to Talkback, and one caller needs the morning crew to clear up some confusion.
I forgot to tell me.
Hey, got a question. When Joe Snyder comes in from the outside after doing his morning forecast, and there's that big screen with the weather on it,
He's not going to like it.
what purpose is Mindy and John serve by standing in there? I can't understand what their purpose is.
That's easy camaraderie. We need someone to interact with and talk.
That's a funny observation.
It is funny. Do we just look silly standing there? Is that the deal?
It's just, we came up with it just as we talk to each other all the time through the window and he's in the backyard.
Yeah.
Why not just stand here and talk?
Yeah.
It's like if you're showing vacation pictures. You want to show someone and have someone there interacting and reacting to them. You don't want to just show vacation pictures.
But it's funny he observes that.
I know. And he's sincere, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Why
And
are they
another
there?
caller is not fearing the Reaper.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, I'm watching the news this morning and I see that Jim Reaper was taken by John Mayer along with the Easter decorations of Sister Alice. Get help, John. Get help.
All true.
It's true, but I mean, honestly, I really appreciate that John did that because otherwise they'd all be gone, right?
Do I need help because I hid stuff from a nun, or is that what he's pointing out?
That could be. That could be. Is that a mortal sin? Or?
Sister Mary Alice did take all of our inflatables, and John did hide Jim Reaper. So we don't know
When
what
they came in from St. Joe's, it was all getting shoved in bags and just taken away.
Seriously, the
And
way
so
they do
I
it.
just snuck one for each holiday.
They really did come in and they were very serious and sincere about it, and they just packed everything away and went. They didn't say, Joe, do you want this one?
So I have a hidden spot in the station where there's blow-ups and Jim Reaper.
An undisclosed location.
We're not giving it up.
We can't let Sister Mary Alice know where it is. She'll come and get it.
You need a secret stash for a lot of things. John does that with his wife. He has a secret stash of money that she doesn't know about.
Yeah, there's like $3 in it.
There's nothing wrong with
All
that.
right, so Schaefer is back after being off for like 2 months for vacation.
That's not what the
Was he
script
off for a long
says.
time?
He was off for
I
two
think
and a
2
half
weeks,
weeks.
yeah.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a long time. But it seems he missed out on a lot, as we find out in this edition of Talkback Feedback.
Welcome to Talkback Feedback. It's always my favorite feedback, the one where I get to catch up on all the things I missed while I was off, and all the things I didn't miss.
You know, I'm about sick of you playing all these old people calling in with complaints. You need to knock it off and put some of the younger folks on. You can tell they're old people.
Well, now, Clinton County, we don't ask how old our callers are. We only ask where they're calling from. And, of course, without some of our more seasoned talkbackers, we'd miss all those calls about, back in my day when things were different, they weren't the same.
Pens, pencils, tablets, yeah, but not backpacks. Backpacks are bad things. When we went to school, we carried our books. Today, everybody has a backpack on. They can put anything they want in them backpacks. They put their cell phones in there. They put knives in there. You name it. Go back to the old days when you had to carry your books.
Well, now, caller from Bradford County, who's probably a bit on the older side, that is a very negative assessment of backpacks. Why, I go nowhere without my backpack. I don't know if I could function as a journalist without all the critical stuff I carry inside here on a daily basis. You know, but really enough about me. It would seem that back to school wasn't the only big story I missed while I was away.
How many people do you think listening care that Taylor Swift and that football player are engaged. When me and my wife got engaged, you guys didn't say nothing about that.
Well, caller, that was an oversight, and I'm glad you pointed it out. This week, we are going to toast you and your lovely bride, albeit belatedly. Now, we would have invited you guys to join us, but you didn't tell me where you were calling from. Tisk, tisk. I guess I'll just drink yours, too. The kind of guy I am.
You guys have weekend fun photos. You have Wednesday wildlife photos. You have the video vault photos. You want to try something really interesting? Try some news.
News? There's no news in there. But hey, want to see my vacation photos? You too can call Talkback at 1-800-228-WNEP, and maybe next week we'll give you a little feedback.
News?
I do want to see the vacation photos. We have plenty of news, we just have other stuff too, and we love the fact that it's interactive. The people send us their photos and then we show them to you.
You think about it, right now we are on for 4.5 hours in the morning. There is plenty of room for us to have news and other things
and
too.
A little fun.
So we try to balance it all out.
A little infotainment.
Yes. And you too can call Talkback 16 at 1-800-228-WNEP.
And maybe next week we'll give you a little feedback.